today's topic is preterm labor. Preterm labor occurrence. Spontaneous preterm birth before 37 weeks of gestation occurs up to 7 to 11% of pregnancy, and before 34 weeks of gestation is 3 to 7% of the pregnancy. Definition of the preterm labor. Preterm labor is defined by the WHO as the onset of labor prior to the completion of 37 weeks of gestation in a pregnancy and beyond the 20th weeks of gestation. Threatened preterm labor. If the uterine contractions are perceived in the absence of the cervical changes, this condition is called threatened preterm labor. Pathogenesis of the preterm labor. It may be physiological or the pathological. Initiation of the preterm labor are three categories. Number one, progesterone withdrawal, oxytocin stimulation, premature decidual activation. Impact of the preterm birth. Lower limit of survival. 20% of survival occurs at the 24 weeks of gestation and 50% of survival at the 25th weeks of gestation, thereby increase of 4% every day. Long-term outcomes just like cerebral palsy, sight defects and ear defects. Upper limit of significant prematurity, economical impact of preterm birth. Causes of the preterm birth. Medical and obstetric complication, placenta previa or the abruptio placenta, immunological cause, cervical incompetence, uterine anomalies or the multiple fibroids, polyhydramnios, preeclampsia, trauma and the surgery, fetal anomalies, infection. There may be uterine fibroids, multiple fibroids, bicornuate uterus, unicornuate uterus, and another cause is cervical incompetence. Cervical incompetence may be history of trauma or the cervical surgery. Second is spontaneous rupture of the membrane of the membranes and quick painless labor. Second is cause of preterm labor is lifestyle factor. Lifestyle factor में poor nutrition during the pregnancy, poor weight gain during the pregnancy, poverty and psychological stress. Third number genetic factors. Fourth है preterm rupture of the membrane. Uterine activities. Frequency and duration of the uterine contractions can be monitored accurately during the OPD settings. There is an increase in the uterine cavity activities in 24 hours prior to the preterm labor. Diagnosis can be made at the by the uterine contraction. If the uterine contractions are 4 in 20 minutes or 8 in 60 minutes. Progress changes in cervical spore also may be diagnosed by the effacement is greater or the equal to the 80%. Dilatation is greater than 1 centimeter. Endocervical ultrasonography, cervical visualized in this in great details. Funneling of the internal cervical os. Length of the cervix. Prevention of the antenatal preterm birth, preterm labor, antenatal care, cervical circulation, nutritional interventions, bed rest and hydration proper, antibiotics. Circulase, it is a safe operation in which stitching encircling the cervix is done during the 12 to 14 weeks and may be done up to the delivery. There is significant decrease in delivery prior to 35 weeks in women who underwent cerclase. 25 operations to prevent one preterm birth. It is the diagrammatic representation of the cerclase. Principle of the management. Number 1, corticosteroid tocolysis. Number 3, antibiotic administration. Number 4, progesterone. Tocolytics. Number 1, magnesium sulfate, MagSulf. Number 2, beta adrenergic agonist. Number 3, prostaglandin inhibitors. Number 4, calcium channel blockers. Number 5, oxytocin receptor antagonist, ethanol, and last, progesterone. Tocolytics drugs are seem to delay delivery up to 48 hours. Delay of 48 hours improves neonatal outcome and when corticosteroids are used in conjunction. Magnesium sulfate and MagSulf have maternal side effect and fetal side effect. Maternal side effects are nausea, uncomfortable sensation of heat, weakness, pulmonary edema, and respiratory arrest. Fetal side effects are hypotonic condition of the fetus and hypocalcemia. Beta adrenergic agonist are ritodrine, terbutaline. It have maternal and fetal side effects. Maternal side effects include myocardial ischemia, pulmonary edema, tachycardia, hypokalemia, hyperglycemia, and acidosis. Fetal effects include hypotension, tachycardia, hypoglycemia, and hyperbilirubinemia. Prostaglandin synthetase inhibitor. It is indomethacin, which have maternal side effects and fetal side effects. Maternal side effects of the indomethacin include GI upset, rash, headache, and interstitial nephritis. Fetal side effects of the indomethacin include oligouria, hydroamnios, pulmonary hypertension. Calcium channel blockers is nifedipine. Nifedipine has maternal side effects include headache, nausea, hypotension, tachycardia, hepatotoxicity. Fetal effects are not clear. Oxytocin receptor blockers, atosiban, it is a new drug that appears to be very effective, which cause nausea, headache, chest pain, arthralgia, and may inhibit lactation. Ethanol is no longer used. Progesterone. Progesterone has been used for many years to prevent miscarriage without proven efficacy. No side effects on neonatal morbidity or mortality is seen. Intrapartum hemorrhage. Intrapartum management. Aim to sort out abnormalities of fetal heart rate and uterine contractions. Fetal heart rate, fetal tachycardia in the presence of a ruptured membrane suggests sepsis, and its treatment is ampicillin 2 gram IV followed by 1 gram every 4 hourly until delivery. Fetal hypoxia increases the risk of interventricular hemorrhage. Thus, continuous fetal monitoring should be done. Number 2, delivery. In the absence of the relaxed vaginal outlet in the episode, an episiotomy for delivery may be advantageous procedure. Use of forceps for assistance. Delivery must be attended by an experienced neonatologist capable of dealing with complication of the prematurity. Thank you.